On everybody? I hope everybody's had a good day so far. So first things first, if you guys are watching this, I guess you can call it a mini, I won't call it a mini training. I guess you can call it a mini presentation. Please, please, please share this out. If you know anybody who has a business, you definitely want to share this with them. You definitely want to share this on their page because I think there's some really, really, really valuable information in these slides. So I wanted to switch up things a little bit and just kind of explain to you guys why a strong brand is important to your business, okay? I've seen so many people go to Fiverr and so many people go to low budget designers to get their branding done. And let's be clear, branding is not a brand. It is a part of a brand, but branding is not a brand. But just kind of, again, wanted to explain to you guys why you shouldn't always take the low road for things when it comes to your business, because branding can really do a lot for your business. And I don't think a lot of people know exactly what branding is and what a brand is and what it can do for your business. So I just wanted to put together a little bit of information to share that with you guys and just to really dive a little bit deeper into it. All right. So let's get in it. Branding improves recognition. Everybody knows McDonald's, everybody knows Target. You don't even have to see the wording under it, but I'm pretty sure that you guys know this whenever you see it. A professional logo design is simple enough to be memorable, but powerful enough to give the desired impression of your company. So whenever I try to do logos, whenever somebody's coming to me to do branding, it's so much more than just sitting down at a computer, throwing some types together, some typefaces together, or people know typefaces as fonts. It's so much more than throwing some shapes together. It's so much more than just getting in Illustrator and just putting something out there and saying, here you go. So this is one reason why I'm saying it's so valuable to actually go with somebody or go with a designer that knows exactly what they're doing. And you understand a little bit more the deeper I go into this slide. Okay, branding creates trust. My mind started racing just now because I went to go so many directions with that. But a professional brand builds credibility and trust. People are most likely to purchase from a business that appears to be polished. You guys, I know so many dope companies, so many dope entrepreneurs, and I know that they're dope, but the thing about it is potential clients don't. And it's really sad because I'm not wishing anything bad on them, but I think it's just like kind of common sense at this point. A lot of people just will not know them, or a lot of people just will not give them a chance because, for one, their brand or their logo and their branding isn't up to par, if that makes any sense. If you know what I'm saying. Does anybody know any people that have branding? They're an awesome person or it's an awesome company, but their branding just sucks. And to be honest, people really do pay attention to the way you put yourself out there. Sometimes I like to call branding or your logo and things like that, I like to call that clothes for your brand, for your business. We all know people who will not associate with other people because they don't dress up the part. Or you can't go nowhere with me dressed like that. How many times y'all heard people say, if you're going with me, you got to dress a little bit better than that. And the same thing applies here. Like, guys, like I said, my brain is just rushing because it's really sad because people, either they just don't know, for one, or they just don't care. Either or is sad, but I mean, they're both just really, really sad to me. And I just thought that I would just put this together just to inform people how important it is for your brand to be what it needs to be. Okay. Mind you, I have so much more information, but I just wanted to put this little mini informational together to kind of just let you guys know for people who don't know, because a lot of people do not know. And I did not want to assume that everybody does know what it is. So I definitely wanted to put this out there. Branding supports advertising. If you have a business, You need to advertise. I'm gonna take a sip of water so y'all can just let that just melt in. If you have a business, I don't care how small, I don't care how big, you need to advertise. You need to advertise. I'm not talking about posting the status and tagging 1,000 people in it, hoping and wishing and praying that it gets to the person that you want it to get in front of, or for it to get the eyeballs that are qualified to pay whatever you're charging for your services or attend whatever. You want to make sure that you're targeting your advertising when it comes to branding. That was a little side note. But the medium and demographic for targeting and advertisement builds a brand as well. You do not want to, you know what? This is an example. A lot of people don't know where I live, but not far from where I live, there is this restaurant. And when it was opening up or when they started advertising for it, we were like, oh, it's going to be this little posh place that we can go to and just chill, yada, yada, yada. But when it opened up, we was like, okay. And like some of my friends were like, oh, let's go to that spot around the corner from your place. I was like, so you know that's mainly so-and-so crowd, right? And they was like, what? And I was like, yeah, the way that they advertised themselves really made it seem like it was going to be something else when that's really not what it ended up being. So a lot of people were surprised and they were like, oh, okay. So you want to make sure, however you're advertising your business, that when you advertise, you are not having your logo done in a way that you're not able to expand. Okay? You want to make sure that it's not so narrow that you can't expand. And you also want to make sure that it's not so broad that it doesn't leave an impression on anybody. I also tell people branding is like matchmaking. If you like them tall and you like them long hair, blue eyes, brown eyes, black eye, however the case might be, then you should already have that person narrowed down. You should already have that person in mind. You should never have a business and you don't have a specific or a dream client in mind. We call them avatars. You never want to have a business and you don't build it for a specific avatar. So branding is like matchmaking. If they like them a certain way, that's the way you need to build your branding. Make sense? Y'all let me know if I'm making sense. I don't want to just be out here talking over your head. So branding is like matchmaking. If I know that I want my target audience or I want my dream client to be able to clear a $1,000 purchase with me, I need to go behind the scenes and I need to do avatars, and I actually do that as well whenever I'm bringing on clients. I'm asking them, okay, so who's the target audience? What do they like? What don't they like? What age are they? All that good stuff. You want to make sure that your business has an avatar. You guys, I'm really kind of giving y'all a little a little behind the scenes as to what I do with my clients. But moving on, branding builds financial value. I bet you guys didn't know this. Companies who publicly trade on a stock exchange are valued at many times the actual hard assets of the company. Much of this is due to the branding of the company. A strong brand usually guarantees future business. I don't even think that I need to really expand on that. I really don't, because I think it's pretty much all there in black and white. But again, I just wanted to educate you guys about branding and the need of branding. It's not just somebody sitting behind a computer. Now, some people, it is. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie, because there's a lot of people on the online space who just call themselves designers and call themselves this and call themselves that, but they have no receipts. So I just wanted to educate you guys on the importance of branding. So you can take a screenshot of this, whatever you want to do, but this is valuable information. A strong brand usually guarantees future business. Guys, like, I'm not even going to expand on that, but I mean, I'm not even going to expand on that because I could be sitting here for days, okay? And I said I wasn't going to do a whole lot. This wasn't going to be super long, wasn't going to be super drawn out. I do have more information on this if somebody wants it, but this is just for Facebook. I don't even know if y'all want if I don't even know if y'all want to listen to what I'm saying right now. I don't even know if y'all even care about branding, you know? But for whoever wants it, it's definitely available, okay? And guys, this was my last slide. I I was not joking when I said this was going to be a very 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 short training. Okay, so again, you guys, please just really really take into consideration these brief things that I've kind of outlined here for you because, like I said, it's so much more than putting somebody behind a computer or learning Photoshop overnight. And to be honest, Photoshop is not what you're even supposed to use for logos, but a lot of people don't know that. But that goes back into saying educating you guys, okay? So if anybody is interested in more information, please feel free to reach out to me. If anybody is interested in starting branding projects with me, definitely reach out. I would love to talk to you, set up a date and time that we can sit down and actually talk about the needs of your business and things like that. So again, guys, until next time, this has been Tommy Presley. I am a brand developer, and small businesses come to me to level up their business and skip the struggle phase in branding. See, this is why it's so important to skip the struggle phase when it comes to branding. Just because you're a new business doesn't mean you have to look like it, okay? So until next time, you guys, have a good one.